From PM Modi meeting Bangladesh Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus to a Congress MP challenging the validity of the Waqf Amendment Bill in the Supreme Court, here are the top headlines of the day. Good evening, I am Nivedita Varadarajan and this is the Hindus News Wrap. Let's get started. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Bangladesh Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus and held bilateral discussions on the sidelines of the 6th BIMSTEC Summit in Bangkok. The bilateral meeting lasted for 40 minutes. At a media briefing in New Delhi, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and I quote here, reiterated India's support for a democratic, stable, peaceful, progressive and inclusive Bangladesh. He said that the PM raised several issues, including the issues of illegal crossing of the border and the safety and security of minorities in Bangladesh, including Hindus.
He once again underlined to Professor Yunus India's desire to forge a positive and constructive relationship with Bangladesh based on a spirit of pragmatism. Prime Minister also urged in this regard that any rhetoric that vitiates the environment is best avoided. On the border, strict enforcement of the law and the prevention of illegal border crossings, especially at night, is necessary for maintaining border security and stability. There are a number of bilateral mechanisms between the two countries, and these mechanisms could meet as appropriate to review and take forward our ties. Prime Minister also underlined India's concerns related to the safety and security of minorities in Bangladesh, including Hindus, and expressed his expectation that the government of Bangladesh would ensure their security, including by thoroughly investigating all cases of atrocities committed against them.
Meanwhile, Professor Yunus raised all issues related to the Bangladeshi interests. He raised various issues, including Sheikh Hasina's stay in India, renewing the Ganges Water Treaty, and the Teesta Treaty. This meeting comes after months of tensions over attacks on minorities, especially Hindus in Bangladesh, and Sheikh Hasina's continued stay in India. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved 4 projects of the Ministry of Railways involving a total cost of 18,658 crore rupees. The 4 projects covering 15 districts in 3 states, Maharashtra, Odisha and Chhattisgarh, will increase the existing network of Indian Railways by about 1,247 kilometers. The Cabinet also approved the Vibrant Villages Program 2 for the financial years 2024-25 to financial year 2028-29. The program is fully funded by the centre and has a total outlay of Rs 6,839 crores. The first phase covered villages in 19 districts in Arunachal, Himachal, Sikkim, Uttarakhand and Ladakh. The second phase will cover Gujarat, Rajasthan and Punjab. Congress MP Mohammad Jawed moved the Supreme Court today challenging the validity of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025, claiming that it violated constitutional provisions. The plea alleged that the bill imposed arbitrary restrictions on Waqf properties and their management, undermining the religious autonomy of the Muslim community. The plea also said that the bill discriminated against the Muslim community by, and I quote, imposing restrictions that were not present in the governance of other religious endowments, unquote.
हम ये मानते हैं कि ये सरासर नाइंसाफ़ी है मुसलमानों के लिए। कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हमें इजाज़त देता है कि हम अपनी जो रिलीजन है, जितने भी हिंदुस्तान के लोग हैं वो बेखौफ अपने रिलीजन को फॉलो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये अपना जो हमारा सेफ गार्ड है इसको ख़त्म करना चाहता है, चाहे आर्टिकल 14 हो, 15 हो, 25 हो, 26 हो, सब पे ये अटैक कर रहे हैं। तो ये तो कोई भी हिंदुस्तानी इसको पसंद नहीं करेगा।
The bill was passed in the Rajya Sabha with 128 members voting for it and 95 opposing it. It was passed in the Lok Sabha with 288 members supporting it and 232 members voting against it. President Draupadi Murmu has withheld her assent to a bill from Tamil Nadu seeking exemption from the mandate of NEET-based admissions for undergraduate medical courses in government medical colleges. The assent was withheld on the recommendations of the Union government. Announcing this in the Legislative Assembly, Chief Minister of the state, M.K. Stalin, accused the Union of overlooking the explanations offered by the state. He said that the Tamil Nadu government would consult legal experts regarding the next course of action. A meeting of the legislative party leaders of various political parties will be held on the 9th of April at the Secretariat in Chennai to discuss the matters further, he said. A 5-member high-level committee has cleared the design of the new Pamban bridge, certifying that the 2.8-kilometer long bridge is structurally safe. The Hindu accessed the panel's report dated the 11th of January this year, and it said, and I quote, "Having deliberated on the adequacy of the design of the bridge, the committee concludes that the bridge has been designed as per the relevant provisions of the Indian Railway Standards Steel Bridge Code, duly accounting for fatigue for annual traffic of 50 gross million tons and design life of 100 years." Unquote. Prime Minister Modi is set to inaugurate the bridge on the 6th of April. The Delhi High Court has ordered the operator of Wikimedia to remove statements deemed defamatory from the pages of ANI that it hosts. Last year, ANI sued Wikimedia for defamation in the Delhi High Court, citing a Wikimedia description that it faced criticism for being a government propaganda tool and sought the removal of such statements. In an order on April 3rd, the court said, and I quote, "The impunged statements are defamatory and tarnish the professional reputation of ANI and should be removed." The court will continue to hear the case, in which ANI seeks a damage of about 2 crore rupees and an apology from Wikimedia. Well, that's it for this edition of the News Wrap. Subscribe to The Hindu for more updates.